What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to be doing the Champions League preview between PSG and Manchester City with our away match in Paris. The Parc Des Princes, Tuesday, September 28th, 2021, with an 8 PM BST kickoff time. It is PSG taking on Manchester City, a repeat of the Champions League semi-final last season. Manchester City won both in Paris and in Manchester. Telling you right now, Paris, they'll be looking for revenge. But before I crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, you want to help to support my channel, and do subscribe. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. We're now less than 600 subscribers away from my goal of 21k subscribers, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget social media links. They're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this video. Let me know your score and team prediction of this game in the comments below. And lastly, this video is sponsored. It's brought to you by, in my opinion, the best footballing app out there, OneFootball. This video is brought to you by OneFootball. If you want to download the OneFootball app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of my description, which will take you forward to where you can download this app. The OneFootball app is extremely useful if you are a huge football fan just like me. It provides you with the latest footballing news, transfer news, and the latest videos as well. It is one source of information of where I get my transfer news from. It also allows you to see the latest scores with what's happening in the footballing world. If you just click on a game, including any Manchester City game, it will not only bring up the latest team news, but it will also bring up the latest statistics and keep you up to date with everything happening in that game. If you want to download this app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of the description to stay up to date. Thank you very much to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. If you want to stay up to date with all the latest football news, transfer news, latest scores, statistics, live league tables, all your footballing needs, then go and download OneFootball using my link. That helps to support the future content created here on my channel. It is a free app to download. Rightio, let's crack on with this preview. PSG, they drew away in Bruges. Manchester City, they beat RB Leipzig in the first game of this Champions League group stage. It means City sitting on 3 points and PSG is sitting on 1 point at this moment in time. PSG will be wanting to win this game to ease their pressures on them, not only qualifying, but also trying to finish in first place as well. A defeat for PSG is a disaster for them. That means they've got a lot of hard work to do over their next 2 games, with 2 return games against RB Leipzig. So they'll be wanting to win this game to put themselves into a good position going forward. I do think a draw would probably suit both sides here as well. However, PSG being the home team, like I said, they will want revenge for that Champions League semi-final exit to us as well, where City beat them over 2 legs in both them games. They'll be wanting revenge for that, and they'll be wanting to beat us at the Parc Des Princes. And in my opinion, PSG have strengthened their team as well, so it's going to be even more difficult for us to be picking up a win. So it will be interesting to see how this game develops. But PSG, it's a star-studded team. Donnarumma, I'm expecting him to be on the bench. Keylor Navas starting in this game. We've got Sergio Ramos. He's out injured. He's not going to be featuring this game. That is a plus for Manchester City. But they do have Lionel Messi. He's back in training for them now, and he is expected to more than likely start in this game. Verratti, he's back in training. He's more than likely going to be starting in this game. These players, these big game players, they need to be starting. Angel Di Maria, Neymar, Kylian Mbappe. It's a team full of absolute quality, particularly on an individual basis. And them individual players are what make PSG so dangerous, because you might man-mark Neymar out of the game. You've got Lionel Messi on the other wing. You've got Kylian Mbappe leading the line. It makes it so difficult for our defence, for our high line that we like to play. So our defenders and our holding midfielder, they're going to have to be absolutely on it to limit PSG in this game. I'm expecting them to have chances. I'm expecting PSG to score in this game. I'm expecting Manchester City to score in this game as well. It's going to be a very interesting game nonetheless. I think it's going to be 2 attacking teams going at each other, and I'm interested to see just how that ends up panning out, because PSG, whilst I look at their players and it's full of star-studded players, they've also got a pretty good spine there of hard-working players. Kimpembe, Marquinhos, Wijnaldum. These are players that are going to do a lot of the graft, a lot of the hard work here for PSG, and so it makes them difficult then to break down. So we'll see what developments happens as this game goes on. Pochettino, he's a good manager. He'll make PSG try and make them as attacking as possible to try and make them scoring goals. I mean, there is a reason why in Liga and PSG have played 8 and won 8. They've got a good team. They're in really good form. They won their last game by 2-0 as well against Montpellier as well. So they're a team that know how to win. They're a team that know how to get the job done. I'm not going to sit here and say it's all plain sailing, it's all rosy at PSG, because I don't. I think Pochettino's struggling to manage the egos and the big players at PSG, including Lionel Messi, and PSG need to get it right. Pochettino needs to get it right. How does he get Messi involved as much as possible in the game? Because he has the individual qualities to tear any team apart, including Manchester City. How does he make that work whilst playing alongside Neymar? They've made it work at Barcelona before, but how do you put a little bit of the seasoning, the pepper, the salt and pepper onto what could be a really complete team? Kylian Mbappe, how do you make him work playing alongside Neymar and Messi? I just don't feel like any of these players that I'm mentioning will want to be outdone by the other. And so when it comes to things like ball hogging and making the wrong choices and wanting the headlines and making it about yourself, all three of them players, I think, are going to try and do that. And with Manchester City, the main stage, all eyes are on this game. I'm telling you right now, it's one of the games of the group stage, if not the game of the group stage, that everyone's looking forward to seeing. Two world-class teams going toe-for-toe with each other. And I've just got a feeling PSG are going to be looking for individuals rather than a team. And Manchester City's unique selling point when it comes to us and PSG, the difference is we work a lot better as a team, and if we can make it about the team and not about individuals, I'm confident we can win this game. We'll see what happens. City, though, they do need to find a way of keeping Mbappe, keeping Neymar, and keeping Messi as quiet as possible. It's a difficult thing to do, and I'm not going to sit here and say that I expect Manchester City to do that, but it would be good to see us putting them under as much pressure as possible to make life as difficult as possible. Being nice and physical, not being scared, not showing any respect to any of the players, no matter who you are playing, and just going through with them and treating it like a normal game. Go toe-for-toe with them, like we did against Chelsea at the weekend, like I'm hoping we're going to do next weekend against Liverpool. Let's do it in this game. This is really good preparation. It's part of our big week. We've already come out trumps against Chelsea. Can we come out trumps here against PSG and go into that match at Anfield at the weekend and put ourselves in really good form then? And it's ideal preparation, really, that you're playing these big games, game after game after game. It allows us to identify where the strong points are, where the weak points are, how good our team is, and what our best 11 is going into this game, and where we go from there. And just imagine what a win here would do for our confidence going into arguably the most difficult away game that we have of the Premier League season on that small pitch at Anfield, playing against Liverpool in front of a full capacity stadium. It's going to be difficult. This game's going to be difficult. We're no fans here now. I'm expecting a full capacity Parc Des Princes. It's going to be very difficult. There's going to be expectations. The fans will get on the back of the players. And I want us to play to that. I want us to be putting PSG under pressure as much as possible. I think one thing that's very crucial in this game, not only is first goal scorer, but also whichever team does score first, not allowing them to get too far ahead and getting a killer second goal. Because either team, if they do get that, I think will go on to win the game. So it's all about expectations and trying to keep hold of each other here, so to speak. City went 1-0 behind in Paris last time. We came back with a couple of goals to win the game by 2-1. And I'd take that again in this game, if I'm completely honest. But like I said, I think PSG have added quality to their team, like Lionel Messi. Gives them a different dimension. What do? It's all about will he start? He's only just come back into training, but it's a big, big call by Poch if he doesn't go with Lionel Messi, because if he doesn't get the right result, all eyes will be on Pochettino, not Lionel Messi. How does Pochettino manage that? All the pressure's on PSG as far as I'm concerned. Now for Manchester City, much more straightforward. I'd be surprised to see Foden or Kevin De Bruyne. They've played the last two games. They've only just come back from injury. I don't see them doing a third game in a week. It's just not ideal for them, and that runs the risk of them reoccurring any previous injuries that they've got. So I don't think that Foden or KDB will start in this game. It doesn't mean they might not come off the bench, because they may, but PSG will be delighted with that, and to be honest, I'd be resting Foden and De Bruyne ready for the match at Anfield. We've got a great squad, and this is what we have a great squad for. Now, Laporte's only just come back from injury. I'd be taking him out and I'd be putting John Stones in. If John Stones is fit enough to start in this game, he's only just come back from injury as well, I'd play him in this game and weigh up then which player do we go with, Stones or Laporte, for the match against Liverpool at Anfield. It could be both of them playing. Ruben Dias is given a rest, but considering his performance he put in against Chelsea and his injury record seems to be squeaky clean, touch wood, my desk made of wood there, that, yeah, you would think Ruben Dias would be playing in this game and at Anfield at the weekend as well. So I'd go with Stones over Laporte for this game, just to avoid injuries and things like that and reoccurrences. Now, the only other question really is Ilkay Gundogan. I'm not too sure on how fit he will be. Even if he is fit and he does travel with the squad, I'd be surprised to see him starting in this game. So I'm expecting some rotation. We may see one or two players maybe move about in the team to accommodate one or two players. And if there is a little bit of movement in positions, we might see Jack Grealish maybe playing more in a central role rather than out wide, or we might see one of the wide players maybe drift into the centre. Remains to be seen. Like I said, it's all about who starts. Now, I'm going to pop up my team prediction now for you guys. I'm going for Ederson in goal, Walker right back, Cancelo left back, Stones and Dias as my back four. Stones, incredible player, in great form. I'll be playing him in this game. Walker did a real good job of keeping Neymar and Mbappe quiet last season. Get him in the team, he's got the pace there. Cancelo, I'd be telling him maybe not to get as forward as much and try and mark Lionel Messi out of the game if he is going on the right wing. I mean, it could be Di Maria. I mean, there's two good quality players there on the wing for PSG, so they've got strength in depth now as well. I'd go with Rodri. He was outstanding against Chelsea. So was Bernardo Silva. So if them two are willing to drop deeper and help the team out just like they did against Chelsea, then it could be crucial in this game against PSG as well. I'm hoping that Rodri and Bernardo Silva can really build on their performances against Chelsea, because they were both outstanding. They were phenomenal. And if they're them two and Diaz can carry on with their form that they showed against Chelsea, then I'm confident we can get a really good result here in Paris against PSG. Now, I'd move Grealish. If we can't have Foden and De Bruyne on the pitch and both of them are on the bench or can't feature in the squad, I'd move Grealish into the centre. That's to accommodate. I would put Mahrez on the right wing. I'd put Raheem Sterling on the left wing. Rotation. There has to be a bit of rotation. Could well be Ferran Torres starting ahead of Raheem Sterling and maybe Gabriel Jesus drifting out to maybe the left wing or something. All I'm saying is Mahrez was outstanding. The reason we went through against PSG last season was Mahrez, and to me, even if we go with De Bruyne and Foden, to me, Mahrez needs accommodating into this team because he was outstanding against PSG, and I'm confident he'll be outstanding again. He has to. He must start, in my opinion, in this game, Riyad Mahrez. So I would go with Riyad Mahrez on the right wing, Sterling on the left wing, and Jesus leading the line. Rotation. We've got a big game at Anfield coming up, and to be fair, out of the big week that we've had, Chelsea, PSG and Liverpool, I'd regard the PSG game as probably the least important, considering PSG did drop points against Bruges and Manchester City beat Leipzig. It means that even if we lose this game, it's not that important, because if we win all our other Champions League games throughout the group stage, we go through, we top the group. So there we go. It's all about rotation and priorities. Now, my score prediction for this game, I'm going for both teams to score 2-2. That's my score prediction for this game. I'd like to say City to win this game 2-1. I'm not so sure though. I'm going for 2-2. What's your score predictions? Let me know in the comments below. My betting tips for this game. Both teams to score. Mahrez anytime. He ripped PSG apart. If he starts, he must start in my opinion. If he does start, a Mahrez goal anytime. Wait until the teams are announced before placing bets on individual players though, as always, because you never know, they might not start and you don't want to be wasting a bet there. Lionel Messi, if he is playing, I would go for a goal anytime as well. Lionel Messi has scored past City before. Pep Guardiola will show him a lot of respect, and because of that, I think he might just have a little bit of space to make something happen. The world's eyes are watching, and I'm sure Lionel Messi will want to do something special. After all, he's bidding to try and get the Ballon d'Or, so he'll look to try and put in a really big performance here, and so I could see him scoring if he does start as well. And interestingly, I sense not only both teams to score, but I reckon this could be both teams to score for both sides in both halves as well. 1 apiece is what I'm going for in the first half, and 1 apiece again in the second half. Obviously, simple maths equals 2-2 there. What I am expecting, though, is a cracking game here. Anyone going to Paris for the game, have a great time. I'm incredibly jealous. My money, time and effort right now is going into me saving for my house, creating a new studio for the JSGC headquarters coming soon as well. So unfortunately I cannot go to this game. But let's go. I cannot wait for this game. There is a live watch along, 7:30 PM BST. Link goes live later on tonight for you all to go and set your reminder for. I cannot wait for this game. Pep v Poch, Mahrez v Messi, Mbappe against Jesus, Neymar against Grealish. PSG, they have all the names there. Manchester City, in my opinion, got the better work ethic and team play. Something must give in this game. Really exciting. Let's go and make that count at the Parc Des Princes. So there we go. That's been my preview. I hope you enjoyed the video. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments below of your score and team prediction for this game. Leave a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video. Subscribe to my channel if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. Social media links there in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business enquiries. Do go and check out today's video sponsor, OneFootball, link at the top of my description. If you want to go and download the OneFootball app, a free app to download, keeping you up to date with all the latest football news, transfer news, as well as all the latest scores, results, fixtures, statistics, live league tables, what channel you can view the game on, and all them good footballing needs that you do have. It's a free app to download. If you haven't got OneFootball already, why haven't you got OneFootball? If you haven't, go and get it through my link. That'd be much appreciated. That helps to support the future content created here on my channel. And I'll see you all again tomorrow for the live watch along of the game between PSG and Manchester City. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. I hope everyone had a nice weekend as well. Peace. Ciao for now.